Hello and welcome back to our weekly episodes on Fridays, Vibe High Fridays with Irina. And I've been a little bit out because I was busy with my summit. And I'm excited if anyone is tuning in for this episode. Please comment that replay if you're going to be watching in the replay and say hi if you are going to join live. I'm always happy to see you, to celebrate with you. So, what we are actually talking, first of all, welcome if this is the first time you are just pondering and you're just scrolling and you're just coming into this video. My name is Irina Portnova. I am all about manifestation and magic, knowing that our energy is something that we can create with, right? We are all made out of energy and our energy is powerful. We either can create something that we do not like if we are staying in fear, if we are staying in the doubt, or we can actually create by design something intentional. And that's exactly what I'm teaching my clients. But most importantly, I am actually helping the coaches, online coaches, and healers to attract and magnetize more clients and cash. And that's why we have today a powerful conversation around show up more, open the door. What does it mean to show up online, right? Because again, if you are working online, if you are attracting your clients online, you have to be visible. Because again, it's not about the strategy. Sometimes it's not about a better offer. It's not about another certification. It's actually about being seen by the people that want to hear from you. If we are not showing up enough, people cannot really find us. Just think about any favorite restaurant that you are going to. Have you actually discovered it? How you discovered it, right? Either somebody recommended it, or maybe you were driving by and you saw that and you decided just to stop by. So exactly, that's how our potential clients are connecting with us and find us. And sometimes people are watching. That is something that frustrates a lot of online coaches and healers, because I hear that a lot where they say, okay, I went online, nobody's watching, nobody's engaging. That doesn't mean anything, because people are watching before they actually start communicating. People are watching because they want to build the trust, right? Especially if they are new to our world. And the way they develop trust is when they see us consistently. So consistency is the key. It's not that today I post something and then I forget about showing up online, and then I show up next week or the week after. We want to have some schedule in place. Start with something light. Start with something that you can actually commit yourself, right? If you know you cannot post or be online every day, just commit to 3 times a week. Define what are the days, put them on your calendar, because once you commit it, your energy already driving in the right direction and you know exactly where you are heading. So again, my invitation for you, pick the schedule, what exactly, how many times you're going to go online to show up, to add the value, and put it on your calendar. Now, create your content as well, right? And a lot of times, coaches and healers are saying, so what kind of content to create? And I say, connect something to your real experiences, because people don't want just to hear the theory. They want to recognize themselves in the similar experiences. If we are sharing our own personal stories, if we are showing them what we were going through, we are being vulnerable, we are showing our fears, our doubts, whatever is coming through us, people connect with us because they recognize in these stories themselves, right? So again, just be relatable to the audience that you are speaking to. Share your personal story. And I love to post things when actually happening, right? In the real time. If something shows up for me, I'm posting. And whatever we have experiences, we are learning to pick up on them, and we are learning to share that with others, because our message is important. And even sometimes, if we feel that nobody is watching, again, if people are not engaging and commenting, it does not mean that they are not watching. Just continue doing, because we are here to support others. We are here to serve others. And the more we come from that way of how can I support somebody, how can I serve somebody, without putting the attachment, oh my God, I might not know what to talk about, or my hair doesn't look good, or my makeup is not on me. The less we make it about ourselves, the more we make it about people, because the message is more valuable than the way we show up. Be just you, be authentic, be real, and you'll see that the right people are going to be magnetized by you. And again, we keep talking about visibility, about consistency. What I realized about myself when I started to show up online, I was always worrying, oh my God, will I really know what to talk about? And then after a couple of tries, I realized that I am better off. My zone of genius is when I'm actually having the dialogue with somebody. And that's where I came up with these podcasts. That's why I love to be on the stages with other people, because that means I don't have to constantly talk. And it's always great to have this back and forth conversation, because I always picked something what the other person was sharing, so I can ask different questions. So my invitation to you: discover what are you good at. What is your zone of genius? What is something that you love to do? And try it and see it and test it. And it's all about committing yourself. And remember, there is no growth if we are staying in the comfort zone. The more we allow ourselves to stretch out of the comfort zone, the more we are experimenting, the more we are allowing ourselves to step in another version of ourselves. That version that is ready to explore, that version that is okay to mess up, because it's part of our growth. The only person that never fails is the person who doesn't try. And that's not why we are doing, because if we are here to change lives, if we are here to be inspiration, that means that we are going to step out of our own comfort zone. And by doing that, we are giving others permission to do so, right? So the more we understand that, what is something that I can share with people that really can add the value to them, keep showing up. And not only show up online, also start communicating with people, right? Because connection creates the relationship. Nothing is moving past the relationship. It's great that people are starting watching us, but how do we connect with them, right? It's one thing when we are kind of distant from them, and it's another thing when we become so familiar to them that they know that we truly care and ask the right questions. Everything is possible if we have desire for that. But first and foremost, we have to decide that we want to show up. We want to open that door, and we allow to show up more, even when we feel uncomfortable, even if we feel that we have not figured everything out. The more we are talking, trust me, the more we are showing up online, the easier it becomes. Just think about anything, any kind of skill that we ever learn, whether this is riding the bike, or swimming, or dancing, or playing the instrument, or speaking another language. How did we become better at something? We were practicing, right? And we were doing it consistently. So the more we practice this craft, the more we show up, the more we have the conversations, something valuable, something meaningful. And I think it's very important to ask yourself, what would my audience be happy to hear? What is something I want to share? What kind of learning experience I want to tell them about, right? Connect to your people. And another tip for online audience is, remember, when we talk to everybody, we are not talking to anybody. That's why I actually decided to focus on coaches and healers online, because the more we become targeted and the more we narrow down the focus on the people that we are serving, the more they start hearing the message. Maybe sometimes people are not coming into our world because they don't really understand how we are helping or who we are helping. So the more we can polish that message, the more we can narrow down who are the people we are talking at. That's how we grab their attention, right? So this is my invitation to you. What is your way to show up for your audience? How do you want to do that? What are you going to do? What kind of message you are ready to deliver? Who you are going to talk to? The more specific you become, the easier it's going to be for your people to connect with you. Remember, people are not coming to us not because they don't like us, but because they don't see us and they do not know about us. So my invitation is, continue showing up, continue polish your message, fine tune your message, because that's all about our messaging, and continue invite people somewhere. Like right now, I'm inviting people to sign up for my newsletter. If you are not still receiving my weekly newsletter, where I'm sharing different tools and tips for online coaches and healers. And I also deliver all the interesting information. Just sign up and see for yourself, because again, we are growing together. Let's create that powerful community. And every time you go online, you have to have that call to action. If we are just showing up, but we are not directing the people, what is the next step that they can take with us? They wouldn't know what to do next. So the more we are precise what is their next step for them to do, the more we start bringing people into our space, and the more we start attracting the clients and bring more cash into our business and into our bank account. So this was my short episode. Thanks so much for watching. Again, say replay if you're going to be watching in replay. Say hi if you're watching me live. I'm super, super excited you're here with me in this space. And I would love to know, what is something that resonates with you and what is something you want to try till next Friday, so you can try and see if it works for you. Love you lots, and continue showing up, because your message matters. You are doing this work for the reason, and there are energies that are seeking you, but they cannot find you if you are not present. So show up, play fully out, and see where it takes you, because we are the first one to show that we are there for people, and people start coming to us. All right, all the best, and see you next week. Happy Friday. Bye.